Hey, what's up everybody? This is Hudson. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, in the last episode, we got real darn close to emptying out the steam geyser. I'm not sure how I really feel about, like, if the water is going to cool down on top of this abyssalite. It doesn't seem like it's going to, because there's coal, there's air sitting right on top of this abyssalite, and it's not transferring its heat. I think the abyssalite holds its heat pretty well. So, at this point in time, I would think that the only way to do this would be to actually dig on over into the ice biome to give it a place where that heat can actually get through. And that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a lot of digging, but potentially worth it. Potentially worth it here so that we can go ahead and actually get the ability to cool down this liquid. So we're gonna attempt to do that. And then I want something thermally reactive, I guess, would be the right thing here. Thermally reactive obsidian is. Granite, no. What's this? Sedimentary rock is thermally reactive. Slow heating on this stuff, but overheat temperature plus. We don't want slow heating. Let's maybe use granite instead. Overheat temperature plus. And then make that kind of like the base of like holding this in, I guess. I don't know, you guys. I told you I'm making this up, and I really am. I want some way for this cold temperature to seep into this area. So that's my plan for right now, at least. Maybe we could break out this up here and kind of have this air, just kind of share the air in here. Maybe even make some thermally insulated tiles around this area, right, guys? That's gonna take a while for Bert to get through that, dude. Other than that, water's getting low. We should honestly start to think about doing something that we, what am I trying to say here? Let's think about getting to the water sieve, and we're getting there. We're getting there. We're researching the things necessary to get there, and we'll start focusing on actually taking this polluted water and plopping it up here, sieving it out so it turns into fresh, nice water. Be a good plan, I think. We could easily make a ladder down in our base. I don't want to dig out too many things right now, though, because I don't want to distract them from these jobs over here. It's just pretty important stuff. Bert, I believe in you. Bert is not the one that's got the super diver lungs, so Bert's struggling a little bit here. Bert's kind of struggling. Main focus, though, water. Other main focus, heat management. 85 degrees, 86 degrees, everything stops growing. 86 degrees and everything just dies. We could maybe try to move some of our bristle blossoms down here. Can bristle blossoms grow in carbon dioxide? Yes, they can. Is it colder down here? 79 degrees. Yes, it is. If these start to die out because of the heat, we turn out that light, we put them down here. Sounds good to me. That's our backup plan right now. We can go for a while off the mealwood. Our fertilizer is actually doing pretty okay. We were researching some things to make some more fertilizer too, so we could actually take the polluted water, instead of sieving it out and making some nice water out of it, we could just make some fertilizer, which will allow us to keep growing the mealwoods. It would be a lot less water usage if we're not growing bristle blossoms. So that's another thing. Thermally insulated tiles are in. Fashionably. Sweet. Awesome. You know, Bert's doing a good job. You're doing a good job there, Bert. You're really trying, and I really appreciate that. Your stress levels are gonna rise through the roof, though. You're not gonna like it, but you're doing it. Temperatures. I'm just worried that this whole area is gonna heat up here, and this whole area is gonna, you know, not get as cold as we need it to, just because of the ever-growing heat from the steam geyser, but we'll see. We just got the research done on the filtration. Now we do distillation for the water sieve. Sieve. That's the appropriate way to say it. Water Kiev. Alright. Everything's looking okay though. Oxygen check is good. That's a quick oxygen check. Not sure why this is low. We didn't trap those bugs up here. They actually came into the base a little bit. That's nice. I like that. Thank you guys. Sweet. Is this insulated tile, we're gonna do much if it's all open to the air around it? Probably not. Probably not. Oh well. I tried. You guys, that's what really matters here, isn't it? It seems like the more wire you have connected to a single circuit, the higher capacity it has for, well, it still says max wattage 1,000, so circuit status out of 1450 maybe just means if everything was on, it'd be at 1450. Is that what you're trying to tell me? But it still can only go up to 1,000, so we do have to start worrying about our load limits. And after that, we'll have to upgrade to the heavy conductor watt wire, whatever it is. Shit, dude. Which means we have to upgrade internal combustion, upgrade advanced power regulation. Heavy watt wire, that's what I was actually looking for, not the heavy conductive wire. There we go. Heavy watt wire is just 2 in. It's not simple, but we should probably get to that sooner than later before we run into a problem that we can't fix. Don't want any problems we can't fix. I just wish I could like let this go right now so that we could start using this water while Bert's down here digging. Can't do that. Can't do it. It's gonna take a long time for you to do that, Bert. I'm sorry about that. Keep an eye on your stress levels. Constantly holding his breath, his or her. Constantly holding its breath. Can we call them its? Because they're not really humans. They're duplicants. I don't know. Edibles. Really strong on our edible game here. Oxygen good, food good, water less good. You know, he's probably gonna be able to clear out this area before they're even able to like build the rest of this goddamn pipe. So Bert's doing a good job. They're like, what? No, build the pipe right now. Check this pipe building out. Check these pipes. It probably was overkill on the double manual lock. Do I need that? Not really. I don't know if I care right now. Just makes them wait extra long to get through these areas. Let's open it. Fine. Okay? Geez, fine. Fine though. Come on, Bert. I believe in you. Gotta make the rest of this wire too. I gotta get it done, you guys. We go through these layers of high food and low food, probably just because of growing seasons. I'd like to sweep up all of this stuff too. That's important things right there. Those are good stuff. These are good thing. I like that thing. Thing are great. A lot of algae. Really, like sitting on the floor is not that big of a deal. It's just like removing the decor value, but you know. I've got some new tea. I've got a tea sampler pack, you guys. This one's called Buttermint. Buttermint. I can't say that I'm like super fond of mint, but the tea is pretty good. It tastes like butter and mint. No, it's a creamy mint. I don't know how you can make a creamy tea when it's just literally like tea is tea, right? Do you have like evaporated milk in it or something? Where's the cream coming from? It's nice though. It feels good on my throat because I was coughing, and it's like, ooh, that mint, that coolness. Ah, ooh, great. I know you guys are you're super worried about my tea game and how that was going. Turns out it's going really well. I never asked about your tea huts. No one cares. All right. I feel good when we're on top of stuff. It's just like something is going wrong right now that we don't know about. Something's going wrong. Distillation is almost done, you guys. We should dig down and try to get to these pools of disgusting liquid. But you know what? Before we do that, before we really get that down, we're gonna have to do some things first here. Some things I'm not gonna be proud of. No, it's gonna be fine. Oh, excuse me. That cough is just, it's never gonna go away, you guys. I feel like it's just never going to leave me ever in my life. Airlock. Important. Plumbing. What's it called? Not plumbing. Medicine. Wash basin. Right? Guys? Am I right about this? Am I right? Because I think I'm right about needing that for this area of this just covered in germs. But the bad germs in this area, the slime, which is slime lung, I don't think you wash slime lung off. I think you wash food poisoning off. Disinfect at. Oh, I did not even know there was a tab that we could change the disinfectant thing at. What was it at? Oops, I messed with it. I messed with the natural order. Oh, wow, okay. We're screwed. I think it was at 10,000. Now it's at 14,000. Sure, dude. Good enough. We're so close to breaking into this. How's the temperature coming through? That's what we wanted right there. That's what I wanted to see. That's it. That's the stuff. Those are the goods, baby. Just kind of shoot that cold up into here. Granite, hopefully, will allow that to happen. Ventilation. What do we have that's new in here? Just gas stuff? Maybe I just never checked that tab. Everyone's disinfecting stuff. Is that because I changed it for a second? Oh, what did I do? We do need like an area that's gonna work on pumping this stuff and turning it into something else. That's gonna be this area probably beneath this. Probably like right in here, we'll have some pipes that will do that soothing. Soothing? Oh, soothing. Oh, there's a D on the end of it. Panned. I don't even know what I'm doing. One thing at a time. Bring the tile over. And then we're gonna bring ladders down. Actually, not that far. Bring a ladder down. And we'll build a pipe down here. Like that. Put a little pipe. We'll break into these other areas. We need to have them be able to get through that. My only concern about digging this area up is that we're gonna bust out underneath this tile and these walls could easily give way. Ugh. Yeah, always find a way to mess it up. Always find a way to mess it up. Why though? There's always something there to remind me. Do 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 do. Always something there to remind me. Double up on that, so that's definitely not gonna break through. I don't even know if that's a thing. If it can even break through on this update. I don't know. But just in case. Okay, that looks good to me. Take out the rest of this though. And the airlock. Don't forget the tile. Oink. Boop. So this is a hot area, right? This is a hot area. We need to be somewhat concerned about the heat. When this is all dug out, right, it's just gonna be air and that hotness is just gonna go right through. That won't be so good. Look at this though. Look at this though, you guys. Nice jorbs. Bert, you did it, dude! Temperature-wise, how we looking? Really, 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 really good. We're cooling it off. We don't have to worry about wheeze warts at all. Maybe this is gonna work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe I'm on crack. That's why I speak in such high voices sometimes. Everything is making sense. Edibles, good. Edibles is how you pronounce it. Micro musher is just constantly just been like, boop, hey, I'm out of resources, hey. Anybody stuck down there in the freezing cold temperatures? No. No. All right. What do we got going on? Let's break this through. I think we're ready. Hooked up to power. Check. Water. Plumbing overlay. Check. It's all set and ready, Captain. Only thing that we need to worry about is a breakthrough, but even that wouldn't be so bad. We would just have to maybe just recreate the whole thing down here and make another liquid pipe. I feel confident in this. I don't know if they can reach all of that, but let's hope and pray. Let's hope and pray. Water levels looking okay. We got this whole work going on in here for the sieve. Don't mind that in the least bit. Hopefully they're able to like build this wall up before this cracks through, if it decides to crack through. It looked like it was potentially cracking through right there, but that's only because they were mining part of the side next to it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's quick. That's what I like to see, you guys. I like to see you guys working like that. That's good. That's the good stuff, man. Am I gonna break through this? Can't reach it. Unreachable dig task. What if you dug there? Could you reach it then? I just don't want you to get too close to the boiling hot liquid. Magma hot. Food shortage. That went really quick. We were up at like 19,000 and now we're down to 2,000. Who's eating all the food? Who's eating all the food? All right, mush bar it is then. Okay then. Do we have enough, do we have the ability to make mess tables? Didn't we get that? Furniture, probably. Mess tables. We can make mess tables, and we probably should, so that they eat at a nice spot, and they feel comfortable, and we can have nice paintings above them when they're eating. We could put their little mess tables next to their beds, too. Would that make a lot of sense? That might make a lot of sense, to put mess tables by the beds, so they could soak up the masterpieces. Decor +2 for the mess tables, and each individual person can have their own bed right next to their thing. Right? I think that's a smart idea. It saves on space too. I was gonna leave these places for more sculptures, but it's banging up here, and this is only gonna help. I say we do it. I don't really care if their mess table is next to their bed. I'm really not concerned about that to that degree. Like, it'll be okay. Does it bother you that there's 3 beds here and 2 mess tables? 3 beds over here and 4 mess tables? Deal with it. Damn it. That was super easy. Just didn't even think about that. That was just something that just, I don't know, passed right by me. Should we have 2 things pumping out meal loaves? Gross mush bars, I mean? I think we're gonna be okay. Temperature-wise, are we okay? 86.9. 85 degrees in the Bristle Blossom, but it's in 86-degree weather. I don't know how to handle this situation. We need to thermally separate off the planter boxes in general from this area up here. We need to redo this whole thing. And redo the whole thing and just implant them down here instead. But this was gonna be our bathroom. Ah, balls. Temperatures. Where are we looking at the best temperatures? 80 degrees down here. Just everything is rising. Maybe we should just stick them back on the hydro fans for a while. Maybe we need a 3rd hydro fan. I just don't want to use up too much of the water. It's disappearing. Can we dig that out yet? Come on. You guys are killing me. Turn off that so it doesn't start pumping immediately. Dig, 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 dig. You can reach it. Don't boil yourself to death. I don't want any cooked Burt. We do have a food shortage, but that's not how we should solve it. I would very much like us to not solve it that way. To recover our own food. Speaking of food, fertilizer is just going up and up and up and up. And I don't know if it's because I'm digging it. It might be. I just dug out some fertilizer in here probably. Because I don't know how it went up that quickly. I just really don't. Insufficient oxygen generation. That's the first time I feel like I've seen that in a while, unless I've just been ignoring it. CO2 looks like it's building up a little bit here. One algae terrarium is not going to cut 7 people, which would make a lot of sense. Food shortage still, but our meal ice is ready. We probably should, like, maybe make some more of this, though. Maybe less so on the fans, more so on the food generation. Sous chef, thank you. I don't know what else he was doing. Harvesting the mealwoods is pretty important, too. Do we have any... What's our priority looking at around our whole base? Do we have any 7s sitting around? Taking up our time? No, we don't. They're on it. Vitals. Bert's stress is back up. Bert's spending some time inside the base, though, so that's nice. This should be direction going to the right. If you're coming in, you gotta wash your hands. Sound good? Dude, germs everywhere, dude. All over the place. Slime lung. They're gonna be covered in slime lung when they get through this area. Maybe that's why I'm coughing. Maybe I have slime lung. Think about that. Cannot believe these are not stifled yet. 86, 84 degrees. This bristle blossom itself is... who knows how hot. Okay. We're hanging on the edge here. Take one of these off. Leave one of the fans on. Fans make such a small difference. It's just... it's unbelievable. I don't even know if it's worth it. I have a bad feeling right now. Oh, we broke through! Oh, we broke through. Okay. Temperature overlay. What are we looking at? 125 degrees in this water. Is it cooling down at all? 32 degrees on this tile and rising, which means that this should be lowering. 120. Sort of, kind of lowering. The water, the water level, like, rose pretty high. It doesn't really matter. Steam geyser can hopefully start making more water, which it is doing. Okay. It's just the big worry here is the temperature of the water. If only there was like a cool biome right here too. I could like pump the pipes through the cold areas. What do we have for our options of cooling liquids? Liquid insulated pipe. Hell no, I don't want that at all. Maybe the water will cool down while it's being pumped since I'm not putting it through liquid insulated pipes. Algae distiller. Carbon skimmer. Thermal aqua tuner. Cools a liquid pipe through it but outputs heat in the immediate vicinity. That would be it right there. Liquid tuning. Okay. What's this other thing? Teppidizer. Warms large bodies of liquid. Yeah. Okay. Becomes active or on standby when liquid pressure enters the chosen range. Liquid shutoff. Liquid insulated pipe. Okay. This would be it, but that's going to take us a while to get there. What are we researching currently? Nothing? We just got done researching the sieve. So. We're working on it. if I turn on the pipes right now, is everything connected? Everything is connected. What's the temperature of the water down here? 75 degrees, which is pretty okay. It's against a hot zone, so it might heat up. Let's see what happens. When I turn this on and start pumping that stuff, what's our load right now looking? And how much power does that take up? 240? It's on. It's currently on. It's currently pumping. At 125 degrees Fahrenheit. I wonder why it's being so spotty right now. Is it because of power resources? Because of power resources. We're shutting on and off. We're completely off right now. Shit, dude. This is the problem. We don't have enough people making power to power everything. Now we don't have oxygen. Now we don't have anything supplying light to our plants. Like, crap, man. When one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. You can't have it all. You can't have your cake and eat it too. The water down here is, you know, it's flowing in, but maybe we should have put the shutoff valve like way over here so that they could reach it quickly. Still a food shortage. How much lice loaf do we have? We don't have any meal lice. If only we could eat the damn seeds. Not making enough food, dude. Somebody hasn't even claimed their mess table. Travaldo, have you not eaten since? Have you not eaten since? That's ridiculous. He's eating right now. And he just decided not to go on the table. Okay. You took the table just then, but then sat on the floor and ate it. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure I heard that right. Okay. 123 degrees, you guys. We're still really hot here. Still really, really hot. It's not really working out here. That's how I thought I was gonna crack that, though. Steam Geyser is making so much water that it's eventually probably just gonna crack through. Like, this is too much water. This is too much water. Which means we should probably just clear this out. Okay. And then build a ladder up underneath it and double it up. Well, maybe not that close to it. Ladder like there. 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 On this side too. Dig that out. And then I want you to build. What was this made out of? Tile was made out of granite. I don't see a reason not to continue with that. That just means it's probably going to be more insulated, though. Wouldn't you think it's going to be more insulated? Less likely to cool off? Literally, I'm thinking about just busting this through and letting the water just sit in this ice. Don't know, man. Could you give a brother some wheeze warts? Could you wart me up, please? Wart me up, Scotty. Ha, get it? Not a good time for jokes. Not a good time for jokes. Stress levels, immunities. Food, is our food coming back up? Kind of. What was that noise, by the way? I have no idea. I'm feeling like a little overwhelmed here. How's our water temperature? Rising. Water temperature is rising. We got water flowing back in, though, which feels pretty nice. It's like the damn sticky water is gonna get caught in this little lump here. I don't want that to get caught in that lump. I wish I could get down there and remove that lump. This needs to be dug out too. They're gonna reach the rest of that. What's that pumpy noise I'm hearing? Oh, it's our pump. It's probably the pump. Food shortage still. 4,000 kcals. Anybody that can't reach the food? No, it's doing okay. We still got that fan running. This is at 85.7 degrees. It's just about to be stifled. Right when it's gonna be ready, it's gonna be stifled, and then that's all kaput. And then no more bristle blossom. I just feel like we're just a plane just going. I can't do just one simple thing. I can't just say I got one problem, let's fix that one problem, because I got 17 problems going on at one time, and every single one of these problems, I'm like, you need to do this, and then like 17 years later, they might get to it, but by that time, I got 20 more problems. Oh gosh. Steam geyser is actually heating up now that it's outside of the liquid. I think the water over top of it was keeping it cool. So now we just got boiling water. Can we use it at 100 degrees? Can we handle that if it's 100 degrees? God, it's hot. Don't know. This is where we're going to leave today's episode, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.